everybody, it's Scotty. I was going to look at today about the nut right here, okay? My nut had, let's see, here's my nut, okay? And it had come unglued. See the bottom of it where the glue was? You can take a flathead screwdriver, just a small one, like that. You kind of scrape that, clean that junk out off of it, right there. Don't dig into this, okay? Just scrape it. Just make sure you got it clean. Okay? You could, if you wanted to, take an alcohol wipe or some alcohol and clean that up right there. Okay? Make sure that when you do this, that all this in here is cleaned off. Like I say, don't dig into it. Just scrape it. Just make for sure it's, keep the stuff wiped off your fretboard, okay? And what you can do is make sure when you do replace your nut right here, make sure you got the strings where they go. See, your strings go through the holes, the grooves here, okay? If you can see that. Make sure you got it on the right side. You don't turn it around. You don't got the thicker string here. The thicker string goes on up here, and they get thinner as they go down, okay? So make sure your nut's setting like that, okay? Then take that, put it in there where it goes. Make sure that you got your big string, your big groove opening on your nut on this side, not down here, or it's going to mess everything up. Make sure you're smooth on both sides of the neck right here. The nut ain't sitting off to one side. See how it's got a gap? Make sure the nut ain't sitting off. Make sure it goes in there and it sits in there snug, okay? And when you see that you ain't got that it's smooth on both sides right here on each end, and it's setting in good like that, you can wiggle it back out. You can get you some super glue, okay? Let me get this open here. Let me see if it's, cool beans. You just take just a little dab is all you need to do. You don't need to line the whole thing. Just be easy with this stuff, because it'll come out pretty quick. Okay. You don't want to put a big glob on there either. Okay, and what you do You got all that super glue on there now. If you get any on the thing, make sure you get it off there. Okay. And hold it there for a few seconds. Make sure you're smooth on each end. Okay. Put your lid back on your super glue. Lock it in. That'll keep it fresh for you. Okay. All right. So, well, and then when you let this set, see, I made sure I've got the big groove right here and then the smaller groove in the nut right here. This nut's plastic. That's the way this base came. So, I'm just going to leave that in there. This 1984, I think. Ibanez SDGR 405. I think it's what it is. Yeah, SR 405. So it's like a 1980 SR 405 SDGR Ibanez base. So that's all you need to do, and it's smooth. You want to make sure you can't feel anything catching right here. Okay, coming up through here. That needs to be a smooth transition on both sides. If you get any glue on anything, get it wiped off as quick as possible, okay? You can knock this loose. I mean, once it's dried, you just take it, get down at the bottom of the nut. Don't do it at the top. You know, don't do it up close to the top, but go on down. I'll show you right here. Don't get up here and try to knock it loose. Go down lower to the bottom and just take it, and you can just take your hand or something. You need something better than a flathead. And you can just pop it. And that's all it takes. And you can get it loose. I mean, it's not just going to come out, but it will come out. If you want to replace it, replace the nut. The only reason you need to be taking your nut out is if somebody's filed the grooves too low, or if the nut's just flat wore out. And then that's the only reason you'd want to be replacing it, okay? Well, anyway, I thought I'd share that tidbit with you. That nut's, it's in there now. So, that should do it. That should be it. Okay, guys. Thank you all. Appreciate you watching. See ya. God bless. Bye.